Welcome back to another video. If you're new, my name is Leah and I am all about spending less, creating more, and sharing with you how you can do the same thing in your kitchen, all while staying healthy and feeling your very best. I'm very passionate about feeding my family things that I know will make us feel good and help us for the longevity of our life. So my budget may look totally different than yours, but I think in the grand scheme of things, we're doing a pretty good job. So if you like content like this, it would mean so much to me for you to support this channel with a like, a comment down below, share the video with your friends if this is something you think they would enjoy. And if you haven't already subscribed, that would help out so much as well. I'm really excited for where this channel is going, and I'm so grateful for your support. We have an amazing community here, and of course, the comments down below really help each other out. This week, I actually went to 3 different stores, so buckle up. Let's get running in here to my grocery outlet store to see what deals I can find. And I already found one of our favorite things. I spent $47 on some amazing things that my family considers staples. We may not have it every week, but these are some amazing things. I don't just buy things because they're on sale. I make sure that I check what we will actually be using and purchase things that can be either stored or used up in a timely manner. Because truly, what's the point in buying things that are an amazing deal if I'm not going to actually use those things or enjoy them? I have spent $172 for our family this week, but so much of this is actually used for stock up, and that is how I save money on a regular basis. Like this meat that I found, there's no way we're going to go through all of this before next week's grocery haul, so this is going to be stocking us up for quite a while. One thing we actually ran out of this week was peanut butter, and I mentioned in a previous video that I was going to make some more just using some roasted peanuts, and that's what I did. Use the old jar that we've been having. I always keep this in the fridge too so it doesn't go bad and it keeps it from being super runny, especially with it being homemade. Google says to keep it in the fridge, so that's what we're doing, but it is so delicious. If you've never tried making it yourself, I definitely recommend it. My kids said it is the best peanut butter ever. I actually agree, and it was so easy. The only ingredient is literally just peanuts. I say that's the only ingredients, but this container does also have oil, so I guess that's something to keep in mind. Starting with the meat this week, we wanted to splurge on some steak. It was down to $12.99 a pound for the prime top boneless sirloin, which I love. It has a little bit more marbling in it. I had to ask them what made it prime, and it's just so tender. We love it, and this ends up being 4 different portions for us. So $16 for that is pretty good, especially compared to Walmart. I got 2 1/4 pound of our lean ground beef. This is 93%. And then I also stocked us up on 3 bags of our favorite lightly breaded spicy chicken breast. These are the bites. I also like the tenders, but these are going to go, of course, into our deep freezer. I found this smoked ham from Natural Choice, and this has no nitrates in it, and this is a full 2 pounds. So for $4.99, that was such a great deal. I also picked up 2 packs of bacon. That's 1 pound total for $1.99 each. So it's uncured regular bacon. And my kids love having pepperoni and salami, whether to make pizzas, little Lunchables, or even just a snack. So I was really excited to find the uncured version of these, and they were only $1 a packet. So I bought 9 of those, and I've already stuck them in my freezer because they don't need them yet. They still have some lunch meat in the fridge. I also had shrimp on my list this week. I wanted to make some good garlic shrimp scampi kind of thing, and Walmart's price was so much more than this. I definitely snagged this up at the grocery outlet because it's 3 whole pounds of raw frozen shrimp for $12. Now Dakota ends up getting eggs from a coworker. We pay them $3 a dozen, so we got 1 dozen eggs this week. We also got some cheese. I got 8 ounces of the sharp cheddar. We're going to use this to make some more Cheez-Its. I got 8 ounces of Colby Jack. We use that for our tacos. Half a pound of white American cheese. This is supposed to be Land O'Lakes whenever I ordered it. Yeah, Land O'Lakes. I did find Dakota's favorite pumpkin spice coffee cream whenever I went to Food City. That's also where I get the steak from. So while I was in there, I got his pumpkin spice cream. And then we got his favorite right now is the strawberry cheesecake ratio protein yogurts. He gets 25 grams of protein. They're super convenient to take to work, and they don't have that flavor in a larger container to be more frugal, but it's definitely worth it for him. So we like to keep those on hand. And then the Too Good vanilla bean yogurt is what I've been getting the kids. I really like the ingredients in those, and then the kids make their own little Chobani flips or parfaits. I got 1 pack of the Baby Bella mushrooms. I'm going to use that for some mushroom, chicken, and cheese this week for some lunch prep. I also got a large container of fresh raspberries, 2 heads of garlic, 2 avocados. I've really been enjoying this with my tilapia or other fish. I still have salmon in the freezer, so I'll try it with that. 2 lemons. It's going to go with our shrimp dinner, as well as the parsley. I got some vine-ripened tomatoes, Dakota's favorite fresh green beans, and then 2 more packs of the frozen broccoli florets. Love to steam those in the microwave, add some lemon, some salt. And then I got 7 bananas and 3 pounds of yellow potatoes. I love having these on hand to make a quick baked potato. We do air fried potatoes with some Cajun seasoning or just salt for the kids. Love having those at breakfast, lunch, dinner, doesn't matter. They're so convenient to have. And then I also wanted to get these when I saw them. We don't do artificial dye as much as possible. And these are dark chocolate peanut butter, basically M&Ms from Justin's. And they're $1 each. So I went ahead and got them 4 packs. And they had asked for some sour gummy candies. But when I saw this, I was really excited because I've heard about it, but we've never tried it. So even Dakota and I are really excited to try them. It has like a citric acid, a little bit of sugar, but it only has 3 grams of added sugar. So that is totally fine by me. No added color. So I've heard that if you like Warheads, then you're going to like it. So we'll see. But you have to keep these frozen. That is sour and really good. That is sour, sweet. Weston is going to love these. They're so good. And it's really hard to find a dye-free sour candy that is actually sour the way other sour candy is that has dye. So I know this was more expensive, but I think it's totally worth it. Dakota had a strawberry banana prime drink the other day and really liked it. So when I saw 16 drink mix sticks for only $3.99, that is a killer deal. There's no added sugar. I know there's a lot of controversy on whether people should be drinking prime or not, but I drink Diet Coke, so I don't think this is worse than that. But 20 calories per stick, and $3.99 is way, way, way less expensive than if we were to buy the boxes of Prime, which we did buy a box the other couple weeks ago maybe, which is a nice splurge. But this was such a good deal. We got one of those. I picked up 3 bags of the lightly sweetened and salted kettle corn for only $1.49. Love this stuff. And then we were out of ketchup. I get the 50% less sugar and sodium. I wanted to get 1 carton of chicken bone broth. We're going to be using that for some chicken and stuff. And then I also found this 0 sugar fireworks, like bomb pop flavored Faygo. So I thought the kids would really like that. And I only paid $2.79 for a 12 pack, which is pretty great for a soda. We're going to start out our meal plan on Sunday with Pollo Loco. If you know, like your local Mexican restaurant, it's basically just a sliced chicken breast with some seasoning, like taco seasoning, served with rice, and then some white queso dip. It's so good. Monday, we'll have some chicken marinara. I'll top that with mozzarella cheese and then serve that with broccoli. I might do some pasta with it too as an option. Tuesday, we'll have tacos. Of course, this week we're going to do it with some ground beef. And then the rest of the ground beef that we don't need from that big packet, I will cook that up and put it into the freezer for another week. Wednesday, we'll do salad bar with baked potatoes. Thursday, I'm going to make some homemade Alfredo sauce and put that over the chicken. We'll serve that with broccoli. Again, maybe some more pasta or a potato. Friday, we'll have some shrimp with rice. And I'm going to cook the shrimp with a bunch of garlic, butter, lemon, parsley. It's going to be so good. And then we'll have some garlic chicken and potatoes on Saturday, and we'll do those meals with whatever kind of vegetables we still have on hand. A couple weeks ago, I stocked us up on some frozen chicken tenderloin because it was an incredible deal. So I still have some of that in my freezer along with some other meats that I was able to base our meal plan on. So that is one thing that saves us a ton of money, is by meal planning backward. And then I fill in the gaps with some other things that I know our family really likes to have. So this week, we wanted to have ground beef for our tacos. We've had a lot of ground turkey. And then buying the larger pack, of course, saves us money per ounce. But I will keep it in the freezer ready to go to both save us time and money. Hopefully you found this video encouraging and inspirational. And of course, until the next video, I will see you in the comments.